Gotta take this back to the old school. When I first started this channel, this used to be my theme music. For those of you that hung around since the beginning. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Onyx here at Going Full Nerd on a Sunday. What's happening on a Sunday? Hopefully everybody, can y'all hear me okay? Anyway, like to go out. I'm going to start with a few administrative notes. It's 2019. This is the first video of 2019. Not first video, but first live stream. So give yourself a hand for being here for a brand new year. Yes, yes, yes. You see it. Going Full Nerd live. Let me say one more time. Going Full Nerd live. Let me take a sip of my tasty beverage. And let's keep it going. Yo, been doing a whole lot of little things. Little channel administration. I like to say thank you for popping in. I see my brother pop in, pop out. I see my other little brother, yo, on the Facebook live stream. Happy belated birthday. I mean, I wish you happy birthday on your birthday anyway, but I'm going to give you the shout out on Facebook to my man Ernest. All right. Happy birthday. You about what? 500 now? Anyway, but that's all good. What's happening to my man Low Cuts popping in on the YouTube live chat also? Oh, man. Yo, I like to have a moment of silence. I'm going to actually take my hat off for a minute. Moment of silence for the Seattle Seahawks. Moment of silence for the Baltimore Ravens. I've been watching a couple of football games. Just a couple. Not a lot. Just a couple. And I was rooting for a couple of teams that I had to take my hat off for because they ain't make it. I'm in the middle of watching another football game right now. So if you see me turning my head a little bit, that means I'm checking the score, making sure. I'm like, because I got to be a hater. Got to get my haterade going on a few things. Got to have that haterade sliding in. Yo, what's happening to my main man, Nate? What's up? Old school. Old school. Now, ain't nobody talking Go Cowboys up in here, Ernest. Let's go ahead and just, no. We're going to keep this upbeat. We're going to keep this going high. As always, I start off my live streams with this week's top box office. All right? This is what I do. This week's top box office. Yo, it ain't that much different from last week, y'all. So if you listened to me last week, you kind of know what's going down this week. All right? I'm going to just put that out there. Just put that out there. So coming in at number one, I appreciate that. Hit that with a thumbs up. Hit it with a like. Anyway, coming in at number one this week in the box office, Aqua Bro. You know how that is. Aquaman. I guess all the ladies still trying to see all that Jason Momoa glistening in the waterfall type stuff because he pulled in another $30.7 million this week. Makes no darn sense. Like I said during my Aquaman review, I told my wife she wants to see somebody glistening in the water. She better watch me jump out the shower. But that's a whole different story. Coming in at number two is a newcomer to this week. Yes, a newcomer to this week's top 5 in the box office, and that is Escape Room. Okay, Escape Room. It pulled in $18 million. Now, I don't know. Like I said, your boy don't really do horror movies. Okay, don't do horror movies, but now, I'm still not going to do horror movies, at least not that. Escape Room, nah. I mean, there's too much stuff. And then there was some bad news in the real news this week out in Poland that some people actually died in an escape room. It's crazy. I'm bad timing for the movie to come out. Bad timing for that to happen. Yeah, yo, check it out. CNN, whatever you want to be. It's crazy. Yo, but, that is what it is. Coming in at number 3 is last week's number 2, Mary Poppins Returns. 15.7 mil. Coming in at number 4, what I deemed is one of the better movies of last year that, got, pretty much it hit hard in December, but now it's kind of falling off. But people need to go check it out, and that's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It pulled in 13 million. Oh, excuse me. And coming in at number 5, last week's number 3, the going back into the Transformers universe, going old school number 1 Transformers, old school version 1, when Bumblebee was a Volkswagen, pulling in 12.7 mil. I don't know. I guess one of the stars was invisible. John Cena, you can't see him, but they got him in the movie. I still got to see it, but anyway, we'll let that go. Coming in from the Peanut Gallery, or shall I say, from the live chat on YouTube and Facebook, horror movie is the Cowboys winning. I know, right? And everybody's talking about Aquaman and this $1 billion mark. Yo, shout out to my man Wilbur that popped in on the YouTube live chat. Yo, listen, this is the deal. It's $1 billion, okay? But I talk domestic box office, all right? I talk U.S. I talk, before any walls go up. Okay, I'm not going to talk about that. That's a sore subject nationwide right now. But let me put it out there. It's 259 million domestic, okay? What they pulled in China, that's a lot of money. They're getting ready to open in Japan. They're getting ready to drop a lot of money. But we talking domestic box office, it's got $250 million. It's getting there. But that still doesn't mean Aquaman, or Aquabro as I like to call him, because my Aquaman was a little skinny dude with blonde hair riding on top of a seahorse. But anyway, not this big muscular dude rolling through. That's Aquaman on steroids right there. But this is the deal. It's getting there. And I will say, if you haven't checked out the review, check it out on Anchor.fm. You can listen to it in your car. You can hear what I said, how many stars I gave it. Or you could go over to the YouTube channel, peep it, watch it, like it, love it, and share it with all your friends. All right? But we got a different subject this week. And I'm going to put out there in a couple of things. First thing is, I still have not reviewed Daredevil Season 3. I think I got to get on that because Punisher Season 2 is getting ready to drop on the 18th of January, and I really think I might need to kind of sort of have to review Daredevil Season 3 if I do Punisher. And Punisher is one of my favorites. Hold on, wait a minute. Tomorrow's your birthday, Nate. Happy birthday early to my man Nate popping in. All right, we got all these January birthdays popping up. Okay, we'll let that rock out. I got a holiday coming up. I live in Virginia. In Virginia, we get 2 great holidays around this time frame. We get Lee Jackson, the Confederate holiday, and then we get Martin Luther King right after that. So I'm about to pull me a 4-day weekend. So that's how we going to rock out with that one. But anyway, so it's so many things to watch in so little time, okay? I still haven't reviewed Daredevil Season 3. Punisher Season 2 is coming up. I've watched a lot of Japanese anime. I've watched a whole bunch of stuff. And really, I got to get time to record these reviews, do live streams, do all this other stuff so I can tell you what I'm thinking about this stuff. But this is the deal. Okay, I will get to Daredevil Season 3 definitely before I get to Punisher Season 2. All right, the movies I'm going to hit. Right now I got a meetup right here in Virginia. We're going to check out Glass. I got to do the Sam Jackson. I gotta peep the Sam Jackson, and I got to peep out, my man Bruce Willis, in the M. Night Shyamalan. I got to peep out Glass. So that's how we're going to rock it. But anyway, finally watched DC Universe's Titans series, Season 1. Okay, just finished watching it. Just looked at it. All right. Now, this is the deal. I read the original comic books that this was based on. All right. I'm old school. All right. If you can't tell by by this, dang, hold up, another birthday? Yo, this is your golly, jeez. YouTube chat, yo, all you Capricorns up in here. Yo, y'all need to bake me a cake because it's all y'all birthday. That's the way I feel about it. Hey, my grandson's birthday on the 15th. My sister's birthday was the 15th. So there's a lot of birthdays. Okay, but anyway, let's get back. Let's get back to this. Let me take a sip of this beverage because I get a little parched as my mouth runs, as I start talking, all right? As I start flapping my gums, all right? So anyway, let's throw this out there. I'm a fan of the original Teen Titans. It was a group made up of all the sidekicks. This is old school comic book lore right here. The old school Teen Titans, you had Robin, Wonder Girl, Speedy, Aqualad. You had all that. You had all that. That was comic books. All right? Now, this is the other key. Then they rebooted it in the 80s. In the 80s, they threw it out. It was like, okay, all right. I was like, all right. Then they redid it. They brought in new characters, Starfire, Cyborg. They hooked that up. And then they started getting better stories and things like that. Now, elements, this is what this Titans is based on. It's based on the 1980s comic book Titans, loosely. All right? I'm going to say loosely. They took elements from every iteration. You like that? I used a big word, iteration. Some of y'all might have to hit a dictionary, flip through it real quick. Iteration, okay? They took it from every iteration of the Titans. Old school, new school, and even the funny ha-ha cartoon Teen Titans Go stuff. They touched a little bit of it. They went in there and it was like, we gonna touch it a little bit like that. We're gonna put a hand on that, just that element, and put it in our pocket. All right, to use for later. And I'm good with that. So this is the deal. A lot of us, and I got videos where I looked at the set photos, the trailers. A lot of us were shook. We were shook when we saw that those set photos come out, and it was Starfire. Starfire looking like a 1970s hooker. All right. Coming out of a bad blaxploitation movie, and everybody was freaking out. Oh no, oh, it's gonna be horrible. Oh, Beast Boy doesn't have green skin. Oh no, it looks horrible. Oh, this costume looks good. That looks good. And then all of a sudden they dropped the trailer, and then the next thing you know, they had Robin on there, and Robin dropped the F-bomb. He was like, F Batman, and everybody was like, oh, this is, we can't do this. Oh, no, we can't do this. I'm not going to pay my money. I'm not going to pay not a nickel. That's what they say. We're not going to pay not a nickel, all right, until we know what's going on. And, they made actors. They straight up made actors quit Twitter. Because they was harping on this so bad. It was like, wow, man. Damn, Low Cut, your birthday too? All y'all January people. Anyway, so this is the deal. All right? I'm going to put all that pre-hype BS aside. I'm going to take all that pre-hype that everybody started digging into it and was like, no. Okay, I'm going to tell you how I felt about season 1. Okay? When I look at season 1 of the Titans on DC Universe, okay, this is how I feel about it. I look at this and I think this is what Zack Snyder would have had the DC movies like. Because this is dark. When I say this is dark, this is dark. It's dark. This is how I am inside Titan season 1. I hit the lights. It's dark up in this joint. All right? I need some light. I'm an old man. I need my lights on. But this is what I'm going to say. Titan Season 1 is dark. This is what I really imagine Zack Snyder's DC Extended Universe would have been in the movies. I really do. Okay? Ton of violence, adult situations, language, all that good stuff. This is not for kids. This is not the superhero shows on the CW. I'm going to throw that out there. Bottom line. Okay? This is the deal. All right? So, everybody complained about Starfire, Anna Diop's character, okay? Oh, she looking like crazy. But I'm going to tell you, once they started her using her powers, once they started having her interact inside of the show, I will say, brah frickin' vo. She was good, okay? I can understand why they have Dick Grayson, Robin being so dark. If you know the original comic books, okay, if you know the original comic books, he was disenfranchised. I use another big word for y'all. Hit the dictionaries. Go to dictionary.com. He was disenfranchised, okay? He was having doubts about hanging with the Bat, okay? He was having doubts about being with Batman at that point. That's what led him to become Nightwing in the comics. And I see that coming on the Titan series, okay? He starts off as Robin. He's going to end up Nightwing. I know. Yeah, I can see it coming because I'm old school, okay? I'm not spoiling any of this for you because there's so much, all right? Now, don't think of it as DC Elseworlds stuff. I mean, this is the thing, and this is what we got to understand about comic book television shows and comic books as a whole. It's not linear. Okay, it's not linear. Everything doesn't happen all together. They gotta have these divergent stories and stuff like that because it gives writers some creativity. They just blew it in the movies because when you're doing the movies, people think about the most prominent vision, and that is the campy Batman from the 1960s TV show. They think about the Super Friends cartoon. They think about the Christopher Reeve Superman movies. So people don't like when you put dark in a big thing. Now this is like television that you pay for. This is streaming. You gotta shell out some bucks to watch Titans. And I'm gonna let that silence let you know how I watched it. You gotta shell some bucks to watch Titans, okay? And that's how it goes. I understand that. That's cool. All right? So they could do this. Alternate Earths, all that good stuff. So they ended up introducing a ton of characters. Hawk and Dove, Wonder Girl made a, appearance in here. You got Raven. It's all good. Beast Boy. The Doom Patrol popped up in this piece. But the main villains, Trigon. This is like the OG original new Teen Titans from the 80s during when I was in high school, but that comic book series. You could probably pick it up inside a Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, get on Amazon, peep it out, and you could read that OG joint. All right? But it was good. Now, I'm going to say, don't confuse this with the Elseworld stuff that came on CW, okay? It's not there. It's not there. It's not there. Okay? We got to understand that this is, like I said, this right here is worth the price of admission on DC Universe. Now, DC Universe gives a free trial, 7 days or so. You can do that, then cancel it and watch the whole thing if you want to binge watch. Because pretty much I'm going to give season 1 of Titans, I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, it's great, but because it costs a little money, I'm going to have to take a couple of points from it because that's $7.99 a month. Times is tight. Government shut down. Paychecks ain't going out. Can't be watching everything and paying for all these subscription services and all that good stuff, man. It sets you back a little bit. But if you can, go ahead and peep it out and knock it out. That's all I'm saying. It makes it worth it. It's pretty dang good. Okay? So, let me look at this chat real quick and peep out everything. Okay, you want to see Hawkman. Paul, man, come on now. They had Hawkman on TV on the CW network, Legends of Tomorrow. And truthfully, they did Hawkman pretty bad. Hawkgirl now, she was looking alright. She was doing her thing. You know, don't tell my wife I was peeping that. Yeah, you may want to look at Legends Tomorrow on Netflix. You can peep that out. Yeah, you can peep that out. But, you know, Hawk, yeah, not bad. Not bad. Hawkman, yeah, he was a little suspect. He was suspect. But, you know, it is what it is. But they'll never get Hawkman like the OG comic books. Carter Hall ain't going to be hardcore like that. He ain't going to be. Anyway, I ain't even going to go there. But we're going to keep today's show short and sweet because I got to get some of these admin announcements out. All right. First of all, we're doing some changes. If you haven't been over to GoingFullNerd.com, please go over to GoingFullNerd.com. We've done some website changes. Hopefully for the better. That way you can let me know. Does it look good? Do I need to change something else? Do I need to make it more user-friendly? Also, I gotta say, hey, I gotta get people watching the YouTube version. I know you guys are watching on Facebook. Y'all are awesome, but I need you to go over to YouTube, hit subscribe, okay? Hit the little bell to be notified. Don't be that guy. I know Facebook's easy. Facebook's cool, okay? But make your way over to YouTube too. It helps. It helps your boy because if you remember going back into last year, you know, I had to go off on people and let them know that you ain't watching me right. You ain't helping the brother out. You ain't sharing. You ain't liking. I had to get on them. All right, so we're going to get that going. We got a lot of reviews that we're going to be doing over this year. We've done some changes. I'm sponsoring events. Free events. Because I ain't paying for none of y'all. Y'all just got to show up the same spot I show up at. That's the event. You get to see this beautiful face live and in person and give me your 2 cents, meaning your review, your rating between 1 to 5. Is my phone ringing? Make sure y'all ain't calling me on the phone messing with me. Don't be calling me while I'm doing my show. No. Anyway, throw it out there. So we could get your ratings and I could talk about that for the people in my local area. So share it with your friends, get them local, let them know it's going to be some stuff popping off. And then the internet, the TV, the streaming stuff, everybody gets to put their 2 cents in prior to the review popping off. I'm just throwing it out there. All right? Anyway. Let's throw a couple of other little things out there. Next movie in the movies review will be Glass. I will do my best to get out there and see Glass. Television. I got a lot of television to watch, a lot of things to do. Yes, eventually we'll get Daredevil Season 3 out there. Punisher Season 2 drops on the 18th of January, so we got to get that rocked out there. And then we've got all sorts of other stuff popping in and out. If you want some real good extra content, what you need to do is hop on over to Spotify, iTunes, or even better yet, go over to anchor.fm, okay, /GoingFullNerd, and you will be able to listen to the podcast and get that extra content, them extra vlog or blog commentary on everything. No, this is not your hat, okay? This is a Batman hat. This is not, I keep telling you, see, that's how you know somebody didn't watch the Happy New Year video because they asking for free stuff. They asking for a hat. They asking for stuff. But I tell you, don't ask for nothing unless you sharing this video, watching this video on YouTube, donating to the cause on anchor.fm /GoingFullNerd. I just got to put that out there. Work with your boy. Matter of fact, go on and pre-order the Nerd 1000s. My custom-made shoe. I will make sure that I put the link in the description of the video on YouTube so y'all can make sure buy them. They're only $189. Buy a pair. Make your feet feel good. That is right. Go to aliveshoes.com /nerd-1000. And you'll get the limited edition Nerd 1000s for your feet. That's right. $189. And don't start talking to me about my checkbook. Don't work with my wallet. Don't work with my checking account. Ain't nobody want to hear none of that Kevin Hart stuff. Reach into your, I'm going to start doing this like church in a minute. Reach into your pockets and support. Keep hope alive. Keep Going Full Nerd broadcasting. And yo, that you're going to wait for that Rise of the Superman review. Yo, as soon as I get it, I am going to post it. That is one that I am waiting for because DC Comics, Warner Brothers Animation is always number one in my book. But it's a little hot in here, and I'm going to go ahead because it's been 26 minutes. I've been flapping my lips, and like I said, if you could wait out there for hours in the rain to get you some Jordans, you can go right online and order some Nerd 1000s. That's right. But anyway, hey, I'd just like to say, everybody, thank you for joining in once again. I'm glad you could be any place in the world but here, Sundays at 6 p.m., and you chose to watch and listen and mess around with me. Shout out to everybody that listens in their car on Anchor.fm or at whatever their podcast or streaming service is. Thanks for everyone popping off inside of YouTube live chat and Facebook. Happy birthday to all my January people. Peace, and I'm out of here. Remember, you could be any place in the world but here, and if you're going to say something nice, if you can't say nothing nice to anybody, don't say anything at all. Let me say it. Tell me what you want me to say. Whew, I'm trying to get all that out, and it just, it gets hot after a minute. You get a little crazy up in here. But yo, remember, hit like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Look out for the next video. I'm going to try to drop the next video, or at least drop something to the podcast by Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. Yo, hope the government opens back up because I can't take it while it's closed. And peace, y'all. Let me hit that. Let me go back old school. This is the OG original music when I started this channel back in 2011. Here it goes.
What we
Boom.
do here is go back.